Welcome, welcome, welcome to another edition of a SimCity Chan City. Got another edition here going, another episode 21. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and I thank you for getting into the chat. Some people starting to get into the chat, and I like that. I love it when people get involved with these SimCity along with me and chat along with me, and I try to reply back to you. I might not reply back to you in the chat, but maybe reply back to you on the stream. So this is doing pretty good. Really researching a project, Skybridge. Land value is pretty low. This is doing pretty good. Pretty good. I want to do the speed. I don't like these nights. I can't see nothing. I don't have any mega towers in this one, and it's got population is pretty good, as you can see. And they keep asking me about putting more oil wells. I'm not going to do that. I like the looks of this city. It's really nice looking. Really don't like it. This still, I think, still has that. See there? And I got plenty of excess energy. I mean, it's ton left over, you know, that I don't use, and it seems like it's always having trouble down here. I don't know why. That is aggravating. Closed storage full. Let's see. Speed that up again. I don't know if it's just not you. Let's see. What? I keep double clicking. I don't know if it's this mouse. Seems like I got a cheaper Logitech wireless mouse. It works better than the more expensive one. I don't know if I should sell that little bit of that or not. Let's try that and see. Let's try that and see if we can sell that, and that'll help. Really just want to use all of this oil. Hey, potato. I like potatoes. How are you? I guess I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for getting into the chat. How are you doing? You play this game, SimCity? How you doing, brother? You should be able to hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Might get a little delay from me seeing that and saying it from when you can hear it. Okay, that's a really nice graphics quality. Look at that. Glad you're doing good. Just call you Potato, that's okay. Glad you're doing good. I think that's what I'm reading correctly. been a busy day for me. Kind of relaxing playing this game. Kind of relax and just play City Skylines. That's a good one. I thought about purchasing it again. I did purchase it. I just couldn't figure it out. I just got a refund on it. I got it on sale, and I just didn't know if I'd ever play it, so I got a refund. And I'm thinking about purchasing it again. I don't understand why. It makes sense. Only thing on the City Skylines, the biggest thing I don't like on that is you can't, like on SimCity, you can buy the complete thing, and it's all of the SimCity, so you don't have to buy all the extras and things like that. In City Skylines, I think it was like $160 on Steam to buy all of them, and that's pretty expensive. And I'm the type of person that, even though I don't know if I'll use all of them, I'd like that I could use all of them. That would be available if I'm explaining it correctly. Daggone it. Just gonna have to let them. I like it all available to use if I want to. As like SimCity, I definitely use all of it. And I'm sure on this type of a game that somewhere or another you would use part of every expansion pack. You know, whether it's one building or whatever. And it's really handy. And I'm the type of person, even like on the Sims, I got all the, I don't have all of them, but I almost have all of them on the Sims 4. And I'm the type of person that I don't know, just the way I am. And it does seem like it's pretty that they're not going to have a complete on the City Skylines where you can pay like $40 and get all of them. It seems like that's not going to happen. They do have I saw a City Skylines complete, and it's not really complete. It was just had a few things with it. And a good thing I looked into that, because that's the one I was going to buy, and I realized that it really wasn't complete. Just trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. I really want to put a power generator somewhere in this area, because it seems to be a bug in Power Agent. See these little dots? They don't get down here very good. I mean, like you see all these other places that has it, and I got enough access here. You see how much access I have is needed, and I got an insane amount of access here from what's needed and what's putting out. It's so I should never have a problem ever. I could probably run 10 cities probably with this power, but this always seems to have a problem down in here, and that's very annoying to me. And only solution is to put a power, and there's many other people's had that trouble, because the small plots of land that you have for a city, that's really the huge downfall of this game. It's a good game besides that, and a little power issue with the agents. Most people will put their power plant on the corner, and for some reason that's always dark looking. And and over here in the opposite corner, the same thing with other people. They have a problem with that. But if you can see here, it doesn't have a terrain tool, so you could put it up here, but that's outside. Put it over here, and that's outside the boundary. So it's pretty limited on what you can do, where you can place it. Coal seems to be the smallest power. Saying you're going to take out something anywhere you go. And that's a bunch of poo-poo. And this would possibly be enough, this small little water power, and you could put it down here, but it will not let me. Now I tried to put it over here, and I just couldn't do it. Wasn't enough land, and you can't move this track over. That's in there, and I could take out all of this here area. I just don't want to do that. So it's kind of a, let's say, rock in the hard spot here with this. So I don't know. I'm glad they like it. I never have figured out what this is. It might be like apartments. I don't know. It is something that goes along with. It's in this section here. Show everybody under culture. See, and it's right here under culture, and it's right there. It's a tourist attraction. I don't know what that is. Residential building adds a. I don't know if it makes sense. If it's residential building, it wouldn't be tourist. So I don't know. If y'all got any ideas on that? That's a really nice looking building. Really don't understand why that's not. Other things are going up. I'm wanting to upgrade that. It seems like the population is pretty much going to stay there. So thinking about putting a mega tower. I just don't know where. I might come back to this city because I want to check out all the other ones I have. Need waste disposal. Garbage. I'm going to have to add a second garbage. For some reason, they're producing a ton of garbage, more than any other one, it seems like. More than that 180,000. Maybe it just another one. See, that other one that... I hate to do this. Just not enough land to do anything. That's really nice quality. Look how quality that looks. This really looks nice. I'm going to have to take out... Oh, I hate this. I can just delete this. I don't know where to put it at. Take this whole section out, I guess, but I hate to do that. But I'm going to have to. Just so I can put some garbage. Not letting me. This thing is really messed up. I'm gonna delete this. Delete that whole thing and add it back. I don't know. It's just not working. Now there ain't no controlling that. I'm gonna put this pause this. Why I do that? I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna have to keep fooling with this thing to put a recycling center too, I guess. Thing is a piece of work. And delete that. Hey, just me, how are you? Thank you for watching me on Twitch. I appreciate that, I really do, and I thank you for getting into the chat. And building there. I don't know if I should put waste recycling center mean. I'm gonna do that. Plastic. Let's see. I wish when you can put these things down that you could turn these around and stuff. If you're talking about doing it aside only, you're talking about adding these oh, I see what you're talking about, adding those things. Yeah. I had on here in this city I had 3 of these up here. You seen why I deleted that, and they still had a waste issues. So I guess I just had to add recycling on top of that, and we will see. Probably gonna have to add a mega tower here. If I do that, I'm gonna have to take, let's see if it still would be enough room. Don't know if it'd still be enough room. Taking this road out and plopping it there, but it looks like there still would not be enough room. Let's just see where it would let me. Nowhere. Take this road out, maybe. Let them build bigger roads. I mean houses. Maybe. Let's see. Maybe just thinking if you put that. If it don't work, I don't know. I'll take this out. Residential. I don't know if you can hear me. Sometimes I talk a little low. This Yeti mic is very sensitive, so it should be picking me up pretty good. That still did not. Still small. Well, they're starting to be a little bit bigger. I'm just going to have to, I don't know. We'll see how that builds up. Due to mega towers, you really is going to take a huge area of land. So you do the SimCity streams. Well, that's good. We need to get this game more popular, more people into it. Thank you for about the mic. I'm glad it's okay. This Yeti mic is a good mic. It's very sensitive. That is a positive and a negative, because it can pick up. You got to have really quiet. I forgot to have turn the fan off one time, and it was extremely loud and sounded like a helicopter or something, and it was a fan. So I do have a foam thing over the mic, and it still picks up a whole lot. See how that is working with that. Oh, that is doing a lot better. And that never seems to be enough in this city. That's doing really well. They wanted me to put 2. For some reason I double click. I guess if you hold it in, it brings it all up. You just gotta click it real fast. Some riders I don't understand this wait time. I don't know if that's a glitch. If anybody else has that, that doesn't make sense to me, because it shouldn't be that long of a wait time for these trains. It's not a ton of riders, and it's right on the main tracks. I don't know. I don't understand that. That seems to be doing good now. They ain't complaining about the school. I deleted that one tower and then rebuilt it, and I think I'm gonna take this road out maybe. That seems to not be doing anything. I think that's connected to here, so I'm just thinking about take this out. Let's see. Maybe they'll build a bigger. Yeah, looky there. I love the graphics of this game. I'm only streaming in 720, so you really can't tell, I guess, maybe. But my monitor is only 1600, I think, by 900. So it's not 1080 monitor, so I can't stream in 1080. It won't even stream to 720. On what this is talking about here. Yeah. It just streams 720, so I don't know if you can really get to how the quality of this, because anybody can play this game on their computer, because it doesn't take a very big computer to play this game. And I upgraded the quality, and I got an older computer right now. It's an older video card. It's maybe like 800 and some clock speed the video card is, and I got this max settings, and I'm up the settings again, and there they go. Oh, it's what, full? I can sell that maybe. Export. And it plays this game, my computer plays this game really good, so I think anybody can play this at a pretty good settings. I gotta find the trade depot. I can't remember where it's at. Pretty sad that I can't. I don't even have one, do it. I guess I don't have one. Thought I did. I don't have no room to place it. If I can put a port. I have a AMD. It's not a Ryzen. It's right before the Ryzen. It's an 8-core. Can't remember the name of it now. It's not. It's before the Ryzen. I can't remember the name of it. The number. I do not have an Intel processor. I'm looking at getting a newer desktop, but let's see. Looking to get a newer desktop, but I'm waiting until the AMD is supposed to come out with an even newer processor, so I'm kind of waiting to do that. I'm curious at the newer AMD processors. I think they're going to be really nice. I'm going to take this out and for now put me into the garbage disposal. What is that? Okay, I forgot that I can do that. What do you have? Do you have a AMD or Intel processor? And how's your settings on this game? Does it play it pretty well, or? A lot of people have a i7. If I got Intel, I think I would put a i9. I think I would just go ahead and get i9. Yeah, it does seem like the stream does take a lot. On this computer, I can stream pretty good up to 5,000 setting on 720. If I go above 5,000 resolution, I drop a lot of frames. And if I record at the same time, it will do both. But it's not, I can record and stream at the same time, but it really doesn't do very well. It had to do a really low setting. So I really would like to get, kind of holding out for the new AMDs. It said they're supposed to get pricing a 16 core 32 thread AMD, goes up to 5 point something gigahertz. And for about $500. So I was really looking into that. I was really interested in that. Let's see why I got this road here. If you want to know what I'm doing here, I was trying to see a way to add something over here. Just wondering if I could just take this road out. I think at new AMD, they did some tests against the i9, and it did pretty good. different speeds depending on how fast your PC is. Huh. I know Streamlabs and OBS does take a lot of stuff. Only thing, it does have a built-in Twitch stream if you run it on Origin, and that does seem to be pretty good. I've tried that on the Sims 4 streaming, but you can only stream it to Twitch. You can't stream it to Restream and YouTube and all. Try that. I don't know if have you tried that, and does it affect your running of the game? I know it does. Streamlabs does take a lot in OBS. I know XSplit does pretty good, but they say when you open it up XSplit that supposedly it will not work with the overlays, like the Origin overlay and stuff. You have to turn that off. I don't understand why, but you could try XSplit and see if that works better for you. The encoder, maybe the codecs that they use, maybe if it's a little bit better, less taxing, or you can just try to put the settings down to maybe not even have to stream 720, just do 480 stream, and just see if that does lower the quality, and just do different settings and just see what setting. I know you can click on OBS and it will run through the settings and see what setting is best for your computer. Maybe you can try that again. I don't know, Streamlabs has that. I can't remember. When I set up Streamlabs, I already had OBS, and so it just imported OBS settings. So it should have that in Streamlabs too. Alright, it's a coach. I've got a ton of plays. This is getting up to 100,000. That's pretty good. And just try that with a lower setting, and just hold out. If you do thinking about getting a bigger computer, hold out until those new AMDs come out. Maybe you can afford afford a decent computer that can stream a little bit better. That's what I'm hoping for. Other than that, I think I just get a i9, which would be pretty expensive. In my opinion, if I want to get a desktop, I'm going to get one that lasts for a long time and does stuff that I want to do for quite a while. And that's kind of how I see that, is spending a little bit more money at one time and lasting a long time, so you won't have to upgrade and stuff like that. So that's why I'm kind of waiting to see what is the best. I don't know if this road here is doing anything. There's nothing building on pretty much here. It's not. I've tried it, but lower your settings down to 480 and see if that works. And that's a decent stream. I mean, it's a decent quality. I've done that until I figured out how to do the 720 settings. And that's nothing to sneeze at. I mean, said you and your wife both play SimCity server, play 2 counts, both have played side by side. That's pretty neat. I don't have the multiplayer yet on this, but if I don't know anybody personally that plays this game, well, I'd definitely just switch this over to multiplayer and we play that side by side. That would be really nice, and that seems to be really nice to do that. That's probably a lot of fun doing that way. That's why I really like this. This really has good positives about this game, because I'm just wondering if I take this road out or not. I don't see that doing anything. I wish they would just we can't put a I just wish that City Skylines had that multiplayer, or that you had a way that it's only the bad thing about this game is the biggest thing is you can't expand the city without a mod, and if you do the mod you can't use that on multiplayer. That won't work on multiplayer, and they were supposed to have done that, add that, but they didn't, and that's the bad thing about it. Wow, 2 million population cities on SimCity. That is really nice. I can't get up to 200,000. Oh, I guess it would, with a bigger population, it would take more. I can see that. It's taking more processor. Now you can set these settings down here in the settings, the quality, the graphics. Set that low, maybe. Try that, or just looking into saving your money and just saving up some money, and it won't be several more months until AMD comes out with a newer processor. And I posted on a blog post on my site about that, the prices and rumored prices and specs. There was a pretty $300 processor, was really nice. Speed and cores and everything, and that should really just be really good. I just wanted to spend the $300 or $200 more and get the biggest one, and just to be future-proof. But the other one should do really well, and if you know how to build a computer, you could probably build a system not too bad a price. And depending on your system, if you have a desktop, you might be able to even use some of that. But personally, I wouldn't tear. If your system is running, just sell it, or keep it for something else and build another system completely. And so there's no reason to tear up a system that's running. It's and just get a cheaper mid-tower case and stuff, and build you a system, pretty good one with that processor. Pretty decent system, and you could get a lower video card if you needed to, and get a better video card later. That's just a thought, and. But that's something. That she get up to 2 million. I guess she's got a lot of mega towers in her city. I'm wanting to put some mega towers here, but I'm just going to have to tear up a lot of stuff to do it. This one is just very limited land. It's just most of it's hills. I'll show you my others. This is single player. And every time I load up, it says they need something. When I click, it says they need oil, need ore, stuff like that. But sometimes you go in it, they don't need that. It seems like they're always needing something. I'm going to have to import some ore. Here's the other one. This I have a mega tower. I have an air scrubber that does really well, and I'm gonna import some ore. It is set to import. Limit reached. Yeah.
Zero touch. Verso push of breath. Castel.
Can't do it. Sorry, buddy. Where's the other trade depot? See, that's not a long wait time. That other, I don't understand that. If it's a glitch, does anybody else have that problem with the trains? Daggone it, I'm trying to see where. I don't see where it says anywhere needs ore. Where is it at? I know I thought I had more trade depots. Is there one here? Here it is. Gotta import. Okay. That's all set to import, so that should be enough ore. Yeah, I was working on this one for a while. Really wanted to get this population built up. And it's finally building up. And just took quite a while. And the oil wells take a lot of room. Excuse me for that noise, I was drinking something. Do you think that it's better just to put these mega towers everywhere? And is that how you all do this game, is put mega towers everywhere? And let me fast forward this. And is that how you build your population up? Or I'm just curious how you do that. And other people, I know there's some I watched on YouTube, they have some mega towers. Wow, it's gonna be a while to get to 2 million though. See, it just takes a ton of room for that. I've got another research project I can do. I want to do that. Go ahead and do that. I want to do that detective thing. Might have to build it somewhere, another university in another city, because I can't put any more dormitories. Quantum Pathways does, but I've reached the limit on the dormitories, so I don't know if I'm ever going to get up here to that 3,000 or not. I definitely want to do the let me move over here real quick. To move the second monitor, you have to go in and do the borderless. I'll check that. Let me check that out now. Thank you for posting that link. It says I don't have access. Oh, you post when you post that link. That's a link to your dashboard, I think. So let me go in and. Okay, there it is. I'll follow you on here and check that out. I followed you, and I'll check that out. See here, and here's another tip. If you do the 2 screens, if you want to switch over to second screen, you can do that, but you can't do that full screen. Now, I'm going to tell you why. Let me show you why. See here, to go to the right, so you can do that. If you go to the right, you can't do that in a windowed game. So you have to go in your settings and put windowed to go over to the second screen. Then go in here, click full screen to come back to play it. Hit OK. Here, hit apply and all that. Now see, now you can do that. So I don't know if you can do arrows. Let me try that if I can do arrows. Let me try this if I can do arrows. Oh wait, that works. Okay, let me try that window. Okay, now we figured something out. We can do the arrows. Okay, I didn't try that before. I'm gonna put it window then. I like that. I thought about that last night and I didn't try that. So you can do arrows to. I keep wanting to use my mouse. That's the only thing. So I'll just use my mouse, the arrows for the right, and it's kind of handy not have to use the arrows, but thank you for following me. I appreciate that. Now, figuring this out as I go, see, when you go to second screen, if you want to sit up where the mouse goes over here, you can't do that with the full screen, and the full screen window, you can't go like, see. So, but you can hit the arrows on your keyboard, and that goes around. It's just going to take time to get used to hitting the arrows for going right. So, now we figured that out together. And new message. There we I figured this out the hard way. On this game, not a lot of people have videos on how-to videos on how to do that on this game. So, and I kept thinking last night, or Saturday, I mean, I kept thinking after a stream, how can I do that? And I said, well, I'm going to try the arrow keys the next time, and that worked. Because that was the only flaw in having it where you can switch to second screen on this game is that, right like that. And like on The Sims, that's no problem. You click, hold, scroll around, but you can't do that on this game except to do that. So, Yeah, I think I should might do a little video for that. Post that for help. But some people think it's very useful. It took me a while to figure that out myself, to be quite honest with you. But I've never used two monitors before, never had a reason to. Wow, that's doing pretty good. That's doing really good. It just, the biggest thing is you got to get in the habit of using this arrow key. That just, as me personally, I got in the habit of slow. Understand. Oh, what's slow? They're okay, so. But I got in the habit of just using my mouse on the Sims and the SimCity, and it's just so easy because you got your hand on the mouse. Extremely easy. So just takes a while to get used to this. Wow, I'm gonna have to put a second. See, I just did it again. So. I'm gonna put a newer sewer somewhere, maybe. I can put it there. What is that? Yeah, it is nice. It took me a while to figure that out. Thank you for the positive feedback on that. I kept trying. I was like, man, it is so difficult. It was so difficult to fool with, and trying to switch to second screen, you had to go into settings again and do all that. Sometimes you want to do stuff at the second screen, and so now it makes it a lot easier to do that. I'm trying to figure out where I'll put a sewage treatment plant, if you want to know what I'm doing here. Take that out. I'm sure what that's doing. There's not enough room. Maybe a buy. I seem to have a little extra. Here, buy from. Okay, well, I'll take care of that when I get to it. When it has a huge issue. But, Yeah, I agree. I really like that music. This really just makes you want to keep playing it longer, draws you into it. That's why I really wanted to keep figuring out how to get the music to work on this going into the stream. Even with the built-in Twitch stream with Origin, and this city's doing really well. I don't know how to get up to 2 million. I really would love to get up to 1 million in the city. That's kind of my goal, but I've never done that. Anyway, I couldn't get the music on board game stuff audio into stream. I just into recording on the Sims on the recording. I could get it, but I couldn't get it into the streams. And here's the thing that I found. Did a lot of digging on this. I even went into Streamlabs and their chat, and they couldn't help. They just said that's an issue. They couldn't help with that. Let me zoom out. That's so far. I wish I could zoom out more. They didn't know what to do. So I did a ton of searching. You can turn on the DSP modes. I have a Asus Zonar DG audio card. The built-in audio on the motherboard went poo-poo. It just hummed. I just went poo-poo for some reason. One day I was doing something and it just went out. So I had to buy that card. It wasn't too high. I'm glad I did, because this works a lot better than onboard audio. I recommend anybody getting an audio card to get in the Asus. It's just 5.1. I don't have 7.1 set up on the computer. I think it's kind of, to me, too much. But 5.1 on the computer was okay. 2.1 is, you know, that's really all you need on a computer. But the Zonar Asus is a very clear audio, and that one you can use your top audio plugs on the case with that card. And I've checked around on, they had the cheaper, I can't remember that one brand that had a cheaper card, Star Labs, or they had, I can't remember. They also make capture devices and stuff. They had a cheaper card. Card itself worked great, but you couldn't hook up the audio plugins on the case into the card. But that Asus one you can, and everything works perfect. But with that software, with that card and the drivers, if you turn on the DSP, I can't remember what it's called, on that with that mode, you can't use the audio for Streamlabs or OBS or any captured stream device. You can, for some reason, you can record the audio, like when The Sims 4. You click record a video, make a video, it records the audio fine. But for some reason, it won't work with streaming the audio. I don't know why, and I don't understand that. Why, but you turn that off, and I haven't noticed any difference in audio quality at all on anything I do. I just leave that off once I found that out. I haven't noticed a difference in anything I played or anything I do. So you can just leave that off, and you can do the audio in the streaming just fine. If you do notice a difference in other things you play, turn that off. See, I can't put any more. That's I don't know how to put it. I don't know. See, it's aggravating. If you got any ideas on how to make the class, anyway, you can turn that off if you have a problem with that affecting your other audios for anything you do besides gaming. You can turn it off just for gaming, just for streaming, then turn it back on. And if you have other audio cards that you're having problems with streaming audio, check into that setting on your audio card. That might help you out on that, because I did a lot of searching, and you go into Streamlabs that they don't know, but I found that out. I keep digging, just the way I am. I keep digging and digging until I find something find the solution, and I found it. So I hope that helps everybody. And because I do like the audio in this game, I really get into it, even though it's just the same song. It just kind of makes me get into the game. So I keep my earbud plugged in and I listen to it. Think about putting a ground scrubber here. Where was that at? Was it here? Here was it. What about that? I'm gonna put that ground scrubber somewhere. And I know it's going to take out that house, but I want to do that because I want to clean that land up a little bit. If I might. Is this working now? Okay, I want to clean that land up a little bit. I'll never use mods. Cam mod, what is that? I know the other was, I looked into that regional road. I haven't used mods on this game, and because I hear if you use mods, you can't use that in multiplayer. Doing a ton. So I have not used mods, and I know there's a mod that you can expand the land, and that would be really useful, but it's a shame that they, what in the world is this? That's pretty neat. Look at that. What's that got something? Let's zoom into that. I guess they, well, at least here they can walk around. There's a, be nice if they had that where they could walk around here. That's a nice looking building. Oh, look at that. Let's see, wow, look at here. Look at there. What is that? Just air conditioner, I guess. Look at that. That's pretty neat there. Wow, look at that. Wow, that's a good quality. I don't know if y'all seeing this with me. Keep peeping their windows. That's funny. That is a good quality, though. Oh, cool. The regional roads. I'll check that out. That cam mod would be great, because I'd love to zoom out more and see the whole thing. It would be, let's see what they got to say. Well, it's about out. I don't know why I want to. I'm about putting another mega coal as soon as it runs out. I don't know. Let's see, you got to click it really quick. So if you click it a long click, there's another tip. Click it a long click, like a, you know, holding it down more. See, like that. It opens that up. If you really click it really quick, and that pulls that up. And here, I don't know if anybody has these air scrubbers. That is really nice. Because these Omega coal, they do put out a lot of air pollution. And if you, personally, I like the roller coaster on top a little bit better. Wow, this is doing really good. I like the roller coaster on top a little bit better, but they was complaining about air pollution in this city because I have so many of the mega coal factories put out pollution. And it doesn't seem like the other factories do, but this mega coal does. You can see the pollution it puts out. So they was really complaining about that. So I had to put this air scrubber instead of the roller coaster. I have a roller coaster in the other city. This really helps with the air pollution. And that's the only way I could see in this game to take care of the, say I want to do that again, take care of the air pollution. They don't have a standalone thing that I have seen. See, the more you have, the better it works too. So, I mean, like even this one. Like you can have, I think you can have like a mega tower in the connecting city that has this on it, and that would be add more efficiency to that one. It doesn't make sense, but the more you have in an area, the better that each one will work. So up to 5. So like if I could put 5 here, 5 mega towers here with air scrubbers, all of that would be up, assume 100% efficiency. Or I could have like, I'm assuming maybe like 2 here, 2 at another, and 1 at another one. And that's interesting how they do that. I guess they do that to encourage you to put more. Put 1 in each city maybe, because it's 5 and you can put 5 cities, so maybe that's why they do that, encouraging you to put 1 in each city. I personally would rather have the roller coaster, but I'll show you all that. I don't know if y'all have that one. Let me see. I think it was this one. Yeah, it does have really nice eye candy in this game. Really, I'm really impressed with the graphics on this insanely amount. Here, this, I love that topper crown for this. I like that. See, that is beautiful. Look at that. And I love that. And it really, I don't know, maybe an efficiency, well, no, don't, it's just 1. We'd have to put 5. I was thinking maybe that would go onto the air scrubber. I don't know. I'd say, look at that. I can't zoom out any farther. That would be really good with that mod. I see that. I can't see the top. Let's see. I keep wanting to go that way with the mouse. Look at that. Let me see if I can. Oh, look here. That helps a little bit. That's not exactly what I wanted, but. That's pretty nice. I like that. That's my favorite crown on a mega tower, but can't always have it. Everything you want. I'd personally have that in every city. I don't know why they talking about crime, because I got a lot of police. You want to know what this is? I had to put a road, a big road over here. It's really hard to put roads across the bridges I finally got that, and I got a bridge here, I wanted to access a lot of access over here. My thinking was because of the airport, but this airport is not doing very good. I got two things, and it's just not doing very good. Don't know how to do that. So, very limited here. I wanted to put maybe another passenger terminal, but I had to take all of this road out to do it. Over here, all of this road through here would have to be taken out. It'd just be a waste of space. And these are always been doing really good here, even though there's not a lot of passengers. I think it is a police bug in the game. You're talking about a video you shared. Where's it at? Did you share it here in the chat, or you shared it on your Twitch? Because I don't see a link on the... You shared it on your YouTube? So I'd like to see that. If you want to know the money, I have used a cheat on here. The only way I could say to see this game is playable is to use, give you a little tip if you have it, a money cheat, and it's supposed to work in multiplayer. There's some cheat codes. Only two cheats that I've seen that would work is adding to the budget as Alt W, adding 100,000 to the budget, just money, or there's another one to add 5,000 to increase your budget per hour. 5,000 per hour is Control Alt W, and that really helps a lot, and I encourage everyone to do that and make this game playable. If you don't, like you said, the bugs in the game, and thank you, when you post that video, I'll open it up in a new window, and after the stream I'll check that out. But like you talking about the police bug and that stuff, you got to keep adding this stuff. So to make a game playable, you add that, use that cheat to add money to the budget. And there's other ones, toggle air pollution, crime, and stuff like that. That don't work. I haven't seen it, because I've seen in the video somebody use that, and it shows a pop-up up here, like you see pop-ups with different things. And it would say that was turned off. I've never seen that, and I didn't see any difference, because I'd like to turn the homeless off. I wish it already had an option to make homeless shelters. Like you could see this. Well, sometimes they showed the homeless. Maybe it did work. I don't know. It didn't pop up that it did, but it would show up homeless, and I just wish I could build homeless shelters or something, because there'd be plenty of money to do that. Too much crime. Yeah. I had a... I can put a... near capacity, so let me upgrade this. There we go. Let's put a police station over here somewhere. Put a road. What do you gotta say? I could put a road over here and put a police station. Why? Let's go ahead and do that. Let me see if I can take this sign out. And a road. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I guess they'll build up. Yeah, they're building up. You want to know what I am doing? I want to put a police station. And I just well use this land or something. Put a big one. Show the link. Thank you for posting that. Well, me.
Okay, we're here looking at a city that I created.
I didn't want to do that.
The region that we did for cutting videos on Twitch.
See, it opened it up and hold on here. I got well, how I did this. Go back to that. Refresh chat. Let me I'll go into that here in a, let me see. Go into that here. I'm here. I'm just trying to figure out how to go into open that up in a new window. Here it is. Now I got that. I'll check that out. Thank you for posting that. I will check that out. Here and after the stream, that video. That's it, my wife. Let me see. I'll go ahead and open this. Make it sound worse. My wife hates this. Well, the City Skylines does have sorry, but I'm gonna take that off here. It does have good things. They're both they have good and bad on both of them. City Skylines, it was hard for me to start out. They are different games. It was harder for me to start out in City Skylines because at least when I started out, you couldn't put you had to put pipes in for the sewer or for the water, and I think that was the same for the sewer. Let's see what that. And then you had to run the lines for the electric, and when I run the pipe for the water, and I couldn't put anything over that, and I couldn't put a road over that or anything, and that was just what I seen, and it was just hard for me to. I don't know. It's just very difficult. And here it connects, all runs through the road. And that is nice, and I like that, and I think you do get that eventually in city skylines when they build out, maybe. I just couldn't figure that part out, and I guess it's good that you had to put electric lines and stuff, but it's easier just to run it through the roads. That was the biggest problem I had with city skylines, and I like watching the streams of it. Really good, and it's really good. Has a lot of stuff you can do, upgrade the land, but I like this game overall better, but except that you can't. The biggest thing that they should have fixed this is you can't make the city bigger, and there's a mod for that, but they said you can't use a mod in the multiplayer. And it shouldn't have to be a mod. They should have put that in the game, and it seemed like they just gave up on this. Maybe they're working on another SimCity. I hope they do. That's the only cheat I've used, though, just me, is the money cheat. That's the only one that I could figure out, but it makes it. I did do it on my own, and I was doing it, but it got to be easier to do it with the cheat. Yeah, I agree. Well, I've said this about, I like SimCity, and I think I do like it better, City Skylines. It's just easier to start out and just easier just to play for me, and I think SimCity's, I don't know if I said that right. I like SimCity. It's easier to, better. It's easier to start out, and it's an easier game. If I say talking about 2-3 games, I get confused with the name. SimCity's better, I think, in my opinion. It's a better quality. Look how nice looking this is. But City Skylines has some good things too. So I think if you merge those games, it'll be the perfect game. Oh, that'd be nice, the leaderboard on them. I never played the multiplayer. That's pretty nice. Very fun to play, and if you have... That sounds really nice, that multiplayer. I thought about maybe doing that eventually and to start out a new city, or I could make this one over to multiplayer, all of them. At first I wanted to do single player to get used to the game and stuff, and I didn't know anybody personally that had a multiplayer. With you, that would be a lot. Said your wife plays it too. That's pretty nice. I want to see what that building is, and that would be a little dark, like it was abandoned. That was like somebody else that I personally knew was playing that, and definitely would be doing multiplayer without a doubt. And yeah, there's a homeless, like I said. I wish you could put a homeless shelter or something up. And I don't even know if City Skylines has that where you can do that. But everybody says that this has better graphics, SimCity does, than City Skylines. But I mean, they both have their good points, so it's really hard to compare the two, because I mean, even though they're city simulations, it's kind of, I don't know, they are a lot different though. And if we put them together, I've heard they're making a new SimCity in maybe a year or so it'll be out. So if they put those together, both, or if they worked it out where they work into some of their, I don't want to say steal their ideas, but put it where you can expand the city, you know, and make one large city and still have the multiplayer in it. You could do that, expand the city and still have multiplayer. That's possible, you know, and we can have different little districts like City Skylines does in the large city, where you can have a district that does factory, have a district where it does your sewer and your power and stuff, you know, and the district where it does park, you know, amusement section, you know, it would be nice. You can have a district where it's small, like trailer, you know, small homes and stuff, like country, you know, and then have a little district where it has the large buildings, you know, and then those City Skylines has that, and that's why I really like that. I don't know why they still talking about garbage, because I have a garbage. That does not make sense to me. They not going over there? Do I have to put another garbage? Okay, I gotta make a go back to here. I like that. I don't understand why they're talking about the garbage. Do I need to put another garbage? Maybe put one over here. I don't understand why they talk about garbage piling up, because I got, I'm gonna have to put it here, I guess. I hate doing that. That's not, oh yeah, like you said, it goes off the side. That's not gonna work. I don't understand. It's got plenty of, I don't understand this saying it's piling up. Well, it's not saying it now. Maybe it's just a glitch. As you see, I got, this one's doing extremely well. And it's 16 trucks. Let me check the chat again. Sorry, I didn't. That leaderboard would be really nice. I like that idea in this game. And, well, I got, have to, I have one of those a lot, and a lot of my cities. This, I like that. I'm hoping that's going to help. This airport is just, I might just take that thing out. I don't see it. Anybody else have that airport, and does he think it's, oh, well, that's doing okay, 10,000 a day, but why does this show? Is that 10,000? That's true today. They give me a little bit more info on that if you know more about the airport. I guess it is doing something. I got that in there because why I don't know, but I wanted the smelting factory because I wanted to have that when I built this here. It'd been a much easier process, but this city's doing really well considering it's got this through it, the river, but it's a lot of flat land, so I guess that's a positive. So I can use more land, I guess. And this region I picked, there's a lot of hills and there's no terrain tool. Oh, I guess I can't put any more here. I keep wanting to go over that way. Yeah, I always need workers and something. I'm gonna say, what do they want more? Well, we can do that. There we go. We maxed that sucker out. We got a hospital, so. There's that big old, I like putting that straight up. If you work your mouse right, you can stack those up instead of using more land. Nothing putting in here. Okay, I gotta put that back. So you can build out and put a big building there. Instead of these small ones, but I think the biggest help is when you put these parks out and just put the high wealth parks everywhere, and just because they can't complain on low land value, and that definitely helps the land value a lot. They're building up, so that's good. I'd like to know how she makes a 2 million city. I really would like to. I like to do a million city. I guess it just takes a long time to play it. What's they got? Oh, delivery. No kidding. I can't do this yet. Add a commerce division to Mexico headquarters. That would be nice. I'm gonna have to do that. I might have to put another headquarters somewhere because I don't think I'm gonna reach that anytime soon. I have it over here. And don't think I'm gonna be able to upgrade this anytime soon. Because I just can't. All my profits are purely residential and they don't make any sense at all. I don't understand that. I don't have any profits anywhere. I keep wanting to move that mouse over there. Remember, use your keyboard to, and you're going to ask that again. I don't want to do that. It's aggravating. Anybody know on how to get commercial profits, or you got to just have the commercial division is why? And do I need to put another collect franchise profits? How do I collect franchise profits? I just need to add one at another city, maybe. I do some search online with that, maybe. It's not a whole lot. I don't know. We'll just figure it out. Probably had to put one somewhere else instead of putting this robotics division. I put a commerce. But it's just going to takes a lot of space to do that. And I hate to do that. And I can get up past that. No, don't understand. Let's see, collect franchise profits. How do I collect franchise profits? Don't know. Let me go over here. How to collect franchise profit. Alright, comes up. SimCity. I guess other people's having that trouble. Let's see if I can get that up so you can have the audio. Production of mega coal, yeah. Versus traffic. I didn't see anything in that. Let's see. I'm not doing anything over here right now because I am on the second monitor. I'm trying to figure out how to collect franchise. I don't see anything. I don't understand. Every time I click on something over here, I gotta click on that to bring that audio back. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to sometime or another watch some of these, check out on some, see what I can do to figure that out, because I don't know how I can collect franchise profits on here. It don't make sense to me.
Dog.
Because I do have places. See, that's a member, so I should be able to collect profits. I don't know. I just had to figure that out. Classrooms are full. Finally, they're starting to build up. It's a grade school, and that is. Schools are doing pretty good. Finally. And thank everyone for the new subscriptions and for my YouTube channel, and I appreciate that. It means a lot to me when people subscribe, and share this channel if you can, so people subscribe and follow me on Twitch, and follow me on Twitch and do a sub on Twitch. I appreciate that. And share the Twitch channel, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and ask other people to subscribe, share the YouTube channel, and like this video, get into the chats, and comment on the videos. And that really, it's a great encouragement. I try to, all the information I find, I share, so you can grow and learn in the games. And I do other tech stuff too when I can. I'm a tech enthusiast. I've had computers before Windows. I had a Tandy. My first computer was a Tandy Coco 3. I had when I was really young, and I wish we didn't sell it. We did sell it to somebody, and we ended up getting the NES. I wish I did not sell the Coco 3. I'd like to get another one. They're a little expensive now, and I loved the best. Super Pitfall was on the Coco 3. It had a good music. Thank you, Just Me. I try to share all the information I can find, and I give honest. Well, I guess they already researched that. Wow, that was fast. I give honest reviews, honest thing. And people didn't like my Ad Games review. They got upset. I think it was somebody from Ad Games. I give honest reviews. I'm not, if I don't like it, I will tell you I don't like it. If I like it, I want to tell you I like it. I'm not going to lie about something. I'm just not going to. And if I can find information that fixes your or helps your experience with things better, fix issues, I share that. How-to videos, I make those, and I try to, help out as much as possible. And like at work, I'll share my experiences, things I find. I say, hey, did you know what I found out? And I mention it to them, and even though they didn't mention it, that's something they needed to know, wanted to know. And so I like helping people out with that, and the sharing information. I mean, that's what the web is about. It should be about. It's helping people, sharing information. Growing and learning together is what I say. We'll learn and grow together. And I don't understand. Sometimes it gives a warning about stops. That don't make sense. There must be a bug in the game. Trash, yeah. Waste disposal. What? That can't be right. I got two waste disposal places out here. There's no way that they need more waste disposal. Well, you need to. Didn't I put two waste disposal? Sure I did, yeah. Okay, that must have been some kind of a glitch in that. That's doing okay. Well, I don't understand. I'm a little confused with that, but that seemed to be okay. So finally reaching 100,000 here. That's the first time I've reached 100,000 in this. I do love the buses on here. Seem like they do a lot of. But there is that bug. It's really aggravating. It'll show up every once in a while, and I don't understand that because you said something about stops, and I don't understand that why that happens. But the riders was really helping quite a bit. The parking rides do pretty good too. I had some parking rides here somewhere. That does pretty good. And see all this is very limited. I mean, it is pretty, and I personally thought where I thought they would build up most would be up here because it really looks nice, or along through here. You think they would build some really big homes or big places like, you know, big towers through here. They're all small. Well, here because not enough room, but you think other places that they would build, and I let all this this was available to build, and they didn't build any big ones, just these small homes. And they got some down here starting to be large, but you think they would put it over here too. And that's pretty, really pretty here. I wish you could put something here. That would be really nice. Let me see here, see if that shows you again. No, oh, they got that different. To Academy. See, and this is not supposed to put out any pollution. And all of these buildings are really doing good. Got my hospital here. Got the high school, and I've added the gymnasium. Schools are finally coming up here. They kept saying they needed the schools over here, and I had plenty of room, and they just wouldn't go, even though, and they said they needed schools with bus stops everywhere. Oh well, not supposed to smell. But there's school bus stops, they just wouldn't go to school, and that thing goes. But they finally catching on. This area keep complaining about workers. They kept complaining about it, Now they finally, I just took out, put more residential through here, and now they're closed again. Said they need more workers, and not a lot of commercial, so it shouldn't. I don't know. It shouldn't be the issue there. I don't know if they just want me to take out all of this commercial and put all residential here. I don't know. I don't understand that. might end this stream pretty soon. Getting a little late. I gotta go to the doctor to do the physical in the morning. Annual physical. For work. And I worked a little bit later today, so overtime is always good, and I don't say no to that if possible. I wonder what y'all's thoughts on taking this road out so they can put some bigger buildings. What are y'all's thoughts? You think I should do that? I'm thinking I might. Thinking it might be good to do that. Well, seems like Rotten Tomatoes site is see, I'm always having trouble with that control net here too. Not see many people working at them. Well, I think I'm gonna draw this stream to a close here pretty soon. I'm glad it's finally starting to build up here, though. I'm just checking on the cities and stuff here, and before I close this, and I want to thank everyone for getting into the chat. I really like that. That is a positive. I like people getting involved in that, and it helps me, encourages me, and we share information. I'm just curious on this sky bridge. Excuse me, I got a drink of water. You probably heard that, this mic. The sky bridge, if it connects like to the other city that has one of these, if it can connect to that other city, or if it just does sky bridges within your city. That's up for a little bit more, so that's good. I like to see 3,000 students. I want to reach that. See if it does that. No. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. I want to get that detective lead. I want to get up to them 3,000 students. I might have to put a another one of these. Boy, they just demanding. If I could do that commerce division, that would have helped with freight. This might just go ahead and take out these oil wells and just buy oil, even though I've got oil. So I can put one of those and put another mega tower. I hate to do that, but What's this? Look at there, that's pretty though, but you see how close that city is? I got one more city I can make. If you can see, in this region, one more. And put that city over and put it at a headquarters so I can do a commerce division. Where do they need ore? Import. I'll take care of that. Import. I'll take care of that. That'll be. Let that run for a minute to catch up, and we'll end this stream. Got to keep forgetting to use that keyboard. I'll need to make a video of that though, so people can. I think that commerce division will help out with that kind of stuff. That's got to be a bug with the crime. So I put another police station over here. Got a university. We just got one gambling place. I don't know why there be so many crime. Well, thank you for tuning in, and like I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. Go to blog.chansmith.org for my blog. I might thinking about getting a URL that goes straight to that. I got one in mind. I'll let you know. Comment on that too. On my post, and what posts would you like to see? Let me know. And subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this video, and follow me on Twitch and sub on Twitch. Get into the chats too. I try to do it every Saturday night stream, around 8 or 9. I live stream. I can't promise you I do it every Saturday night, but I try to do it on Monday nights too, around the same time. I can't promise you on that I can do the live stream, because you never know what comes up. But I'll try to do live stream that time, and other times too, if I can. I generally do the SimCity live stream. Sometimes I do Sims live stream, and and different things. I'm a big Nintendo fan. I've been collecting Nintendo cartridges, and it's a bacon business. I do not have the full collection of Nintendo cartridges. And I doubt I ever will, but I am buying them now, and as I do not have any of the original NES cartridges I had when I was a kid, I do have the SNES and the cartridges I had. And that from when I was a kid, but not the NES. I called it Nintendo. We called it when I was a kid. Nintendo, not NES. And it was a huge improvement from the. I had the 2600. I had the Coco 3. Coco 3 was a big improvement from the 2600. I did like the 2600. Tried to play Donkey Kong a lot. I couldn't get very far in it because I was really young. But Coco 3 had better quality, but when the NES, that's a really nice residence building there. Really nice looking. When the NES come out, I was just blown away. I played the Super Mario, and it come with Super Mario and Duck Hunt. I remember getting it. We got it at Kmart. They got it for me. And I was just blown away to Super Mario. Okay, that was 5,000 people living there. Wow, that's pretty good. I was just blown away with the quality of Super Mario and the Duck Hunt. I was just blown away on how it works, and I'm still impressed with it. Especially the technology that they had. That was really good, the Duck Hunt, that would work. And I want to end with that. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, this is Chan the Tech Man.